Good day and welcome to this brief tour of the Sani-Track system. In this video you will be introduced to the key functionality of Sani-Track, thus allowing you to become accustomed to the Sani-Track environment. We'll begin by going through the login form. You can begin by entering a username and a password. If you have a biometric scanner connected, you may scan your finger on it and your fingerprint will appear in this box. The system verifies the login details and logs you in successfully after the login button is clicked. Once you are logged in, Sani-Track's dashboard is displayed. You can navigate through the system by clicking on each individual tab. If at any point you require any additional help, you may click on the help icon found at the top of the form. These help icons are found on all active forms. On the dashboard tab, you will notice a graph. This graph displays all available stock items on hand. The blue bars represent stock items with sufficient quantity on hand. The gray bars represent stock items that are below the minimum quantity on hand. If any stock items are on back order, these will be displayed by the light gray bars. When navigating to the Pending Order Viewer tab, we are met with a calendar. This calendar displays on which dates orders have been placed. As you can see, we can see that an order has been placed. If we click on this date, a new form opens up. This form displays all outstanding orders that have been placed. As we can see, a customer by the name of Hygiene Direct has placed an order. This will also give us information as to the amount that this customer has paid on that order and the outstanding amount for that order. We can click return to go back to the calendar view. If you wish to add a new employee to the system, simply click the Employee tab, click on the Add Employee button, and enter all the required fields when the Add Employee form pops up. Select a suitable employee type and ask the employee to enter his or her login details. Ask the employee to place his or her fingerprint on the biometric scanner in order to capture it. When this is complete, click on the Employee Bank Details tab and enter all the required fields. Click on the Profile Picture tab. Select the external camera and click on the Open Camera button. The camera screen will appear in this box, and then you can click on the Capture button to capture a suitable profile picture. When all of this is complete, you may click on the Add Employee button to finalize. Confirm all of his details. You may now choose whether you would like to send the employee his or her login details via email. When this is complete, a success message will appear. You would like to provide an employee with only specific access to certain parts of the system. This can be completed by navigating to the Administration tab and clicking on the Add User Access button. When this form appears, select a suitable user access name. Click on all of the functionalities that you wish this user access to perform. When you are happy with your choices, you may click on the Add User Access button and confirm all of the details. If we wish to maintain the created user access, we can click on the Maintain User Access button. Search for a user access. A user access can be searched either according to ID or according to user access name. Click on the user access and click on Select User Access button. We can now maintain the user access details. When we are happy with our choices, we can choose a new name for the user access and click on the Maintain User Access button and confirm all details. We can now apply the added user access to an employee type. We can first add an employee type by clicking on the Add Employee Type button. Add a suitable description and apply the added user access level. Finalize by clicking the Add Employee Type button and confirming details. We can now apply the added employee type to an existing employee. Click on the Maintain Employee button. Search for an existing employee and choose to maintain his employee type. Re-enter his login details and finalize by clicking the Maintain Employee button and confirming all of the details. A success notification will appear when this is complete. We can test this user access by logging out and logging back in. We can see that now the user will only have access to the items that we have granted them. If at any point you wish to add a stock item, browse to the Stock Item tab, click on Add Stock Item button, and this form will appear. Enter all necessary details. Browse for a suitable image. If at any point you wish to add a stock item, browse to the Stock Item tab, click on Add Stock Item button, and this form will appear. Enter all necessary details. Browse for a suitable image. To finalize the adding of a stock item, click the Add Stock Item button. Confirm all details, and you have now successfully added a new stock item. If you wish to view the stock item that you have just added, you can click on the Search Stock Item button. Here the Search Stock Item form is displayed. You can search for a stock item according to ID or according to name. You may also choose a stock item color. If you wish to maintain stock item details, just click on the Maintain Stock Item button. The Maintain Stock Item form will be displayed. Search for a stock item that you wish to maintain. Select the stock item by clicking the Select Stock Item button. Enter all necessary maintained details. You are moving stock items to the delivery truck for a delivery and accidentally break a few items. What do? Luckily, Sani-Track accounts for this functionality. We can navigate to our Stock Item tab and click on the Write Off Stock Item button. Search for a stock item that you wish to write off. Select the stock item. If, for example, you ended up breaking 3 items, enter 3 in the Write-Off Quantity text box. Enter a reason that you are writing the stock item off. Finalize your write-off by clicking on the Write-Off Stock Item button. The system will prompt for confirmation and will notify you with the success. You have successfully written off a stock item quantity. You can return to your main screen. In order to add a new supplier to the system, navigate to the Supplier tab and click on the Add Supplier button. When the Add Supplier form appears, enter all the required fields. Choose a suitable supplier type. When all details have been entered, finalize by clicking on the Add Supplier button. The system will ask you if you would like to confirm all details, and the system will pop up a success notification. You may now return to the main screen. Once a supplier order has been placed, we can then receive the supplier order whenever our supplier delivers it to us. We can do this by clicking on the Supplier tab and then Receive Supplier Order button. We first have to select a supplier order by searching for a supplier. We choose our suitable supplier and we can now filter the orders. As we can see, we have placed order number 7 with our supplier. We can select this order. The grid view is populated with the stock items that were ordered. We can choose to accept these stock items by entering a quantity received amount in this text box. We ordered a quantity of 51. Say we received 51. We enter the quantity and click the Accept Stock Item button. That stock item now disappears from the grid view. We can choose to now accept stock items quantity for this stock item. Say we only received 40. We enter 40 and click Accept Stock Item. The system will notify us that the quantities do not match, and it will ask us if we would like to place a back order for 11 items. We will say yes. As we can see, there are no more stock items to accept, and hence we can finalize. We can click the Saved Received Order button. The system will ask us for confirmation and notify us with the message of success. We can then print or email the supplier back order to our supplier. We can save this as a PDF. When you are done, you can return to the main screen. As we can see on our dashboard that certain stock items have been placed in back order. We can place an order with our supplier for these stock items by clicking on the Supplier tab and Place Supplier Order button. We can select a supplier with whom we wish to place an order for. Simply search for the supplier through ID or name and select the supplier. We can add a stock item normally by clicking on the Add Stock Item button. However, we can see that there is a Back Orders Outstanding button available. By clicking this button, it will display a form which displays all stock items that are currently in back order, and we can simply add stock items from here. Click on Add Stock Item, click on Back Orders Outstanding again, and add the second stock item. We can place an order for these back items just so easily. Enter any additional notes that you might have, and save the order. Confirm all details, and the system will display a notification of success. If your company has just hired a new driver and you would like to add him or her to the system, navigate to the Driver tab by clicking on the Driver tab, click on the Add Driver button, and enter all the required fields when the Add Driver form appears. When this tab is complete, you may click on the Driver Bank Details tab and enter all the required details. You may click on the Profile Picture tab, select a suitable external device to take the picture with, and click on Open Camera. The camera view will display in this box. You can then click on the Capture button to capture a suitable profile picture. When all of this is complete, you may confirm the details by clicking on the Add Driver button. The system will ask you if you would like to send a success notification to the driver. A message box will appear when this action has been completed successfully. You may now return to the main screen. If you would like to add a new business customer to the system, navigate to the Business Customer tab and click on the Add Business Customer button. You are met with an Add Business Customer form. Enter all of the required details in the provided field. When all details have been entered, you can navigate to the Bank Account Details tab and enter all of the required information. Once all of the bank account details have been entered, you may navigate to the Accountant Details tab and enter all of these required fields. Once the accountant details have been entered, you may navigate to the Trade Reference Details tab. Enter all of the required information. If you would like to add a new business customer to the system, navigate to the Business Customer tab and click on the Add Business Customer button. You are met with an Add Business Customer form. Enter all of the required details in the provided field. If you would like to add a new business customer to the system, navigate to the Business Customer tab and click on the Add Business Customer button. You are met with an Add Business Customer form. Sani-Track is a point-of-sale system. Hence, I would like to go through a few ordering processes with you. Navigate to the Order tab and click on the Place Order button. Select a business customer that you would like to place an order for. Click on the Select Business Customer button. Now we would like to add a stock item for this order. Click on the Add Stock Item button and search for a suitable stock item. Enter a suitable quantity. In this case, we will add 50. If you would like to remove the selected item, click on the Remove Stock Item. Let's repeat the process. Add stock item, search for one, and enter a suitable quantity. If we would like to add another stock item that for instance has 0 quantity on hand, let us enter 50. The system will notify us that there is only 0 items available, and it would ask us if we would like to place a back order. In this case, we will say yes. A button gets enabled, and when we click into it, it shows us the back ordered item that we have placed with the quantity of 50. We can finalize this order by entering a discount percentage, which is then calculated. We can save this order by clicking the Save New Order button. The system will ask if we would like to confirm the order, and we would say yes. And the system will notify us on a success. We can then proceed to make a payment for this order. We can choose a payment type, which in this case could be cash, check, or EFT. The outstanding amount for this order is 10,185 Rand. Let's say for instance we would like to pay 10,000. We would confirm the payment. The system will ask us if we would like to confirm, and the system will notify us on a successful payment made, as well as the outstanding balance for the order. We can proceed to print the receipt for the paid order. If you would like to save the receipt, you can do that as well by clicking the Save as PDF button. If we return to our main screen and click on the Dashboard tab, we can notice that the items that we have ordered have now been updated on the graph. Our toilet has now gone into back order. As you can see, it is in the negative. As we can see on our dashboard that certain stock items have been placed in back order. We can place an order with our supplier for these stock items by clicking on the Supplier tab and Place Supplier Order button. We can select a supplier with whom we wish to place an order for. Simply search for the supplier through ID or name and select the supplier. We can add a stock item normally by clicking on the Add Stock Item button. However, we can see that there is a Back Orders Outstanding button available. By clicking this button, It will display a form which displays all stock items that are currently in back order, and we can simply add stock items from here. Click on add stock item, click on back orders outstanding again, and add the second stock item. We can place an order for these back items just so easily. Enter any additional notes that you might have, and save the order. Confirm all details, and the system will display a notification of success. Once an order has been placed, a delivery for the order can now be assigned. This can be done by clicking on the Order tab and then the Assign Delivery button. We will need to search for a business customer order. To do this, we have to first search for a business customer. Select the business customer, and now we will be able to search for an order. You can filter by date, by status, or by both. In this case, we will filter by both with the status of placed and not paid. As we can see, we have this order number 8 here. We can assign the delivery by selecting the order. We can now choose a suitable vehicle as well as a driver. We can select this vehicle and this driver for this order. Simply click Assign Delivery to finalize. The system will ask if you would like to confirm the delivery details, and we will say yes. The system will notify us on the successful assigning of a delivery. The system will now tell us that there are no available drivers at the moment to assign another delivery, since both our drivers are out on deliveries. We can then print a delivery note in order to hand to our driver. This will ensure that the driver knows which address to deliver to, as well as which items he is delivering. We can save this as well as email it. You can now return to the main screen. A delivery has been assigned and the business customer has received their order. The driver comes back to you now with its signed delivery note. We can now maintain the order status to delivered. To do this, navigate to the Order tab and click on Maintain Order Status button. Search for an order by selecting a business customer. We will search with the status dispatched and not paid. As we can see, order number 8 has been dispatched but not yet paid. The system will not allow us to maintain the delivery for an order that has not been yet assigned. For example, if we click for an order placed and not paid, or placed and part payment, and we select an order, the system will not allow us to do so, as it says the order has not yet been dispatched. However, if we search for the status dispatched and then select the order, the system will populate the maintain order status form. It will tell us which vehicle was assigned the delivery and which driver, and on which date the delivery was assigned. We can now maintain the order status by clicking the Maintain Order Status button. The system will ask us for confirmation, and the system will display a notification of success. You can now return to the main screen. If you wish to generate reports which will help you keep track of your business, you may do this by navigating to the Generate Reports tab. Here you will find a variety of reports which the system allows you to generate. Let us generate a stock level report. Click on the Stock Level Report button. Click on Generate Stock Level Report. The system generates a report with a list of stock items as well as the quantity on hand. It also displays a stock level graph for additional information. You can choose to save the stock level report by clicking on this button. Choose a suitable location and click Save. If you wish to generate another report, click Return. We can generate a stock price list. Click Generate Stock Price List button and generate stock price list. The system once again generates a report with a list of all the stock items as well as the relating selling price. If you wish to generate another report, you can click return. We can also create an audit trail report. Click on the generate audit trail button. Click on the employee radio button to generate an audit trail for a specific employee. Click on generate audit trail report button. As we can see, the system generates a report with all the list of transactions that the admin has conducted, as well as the time and date. We can save this audit trail report by choosing a specified name. If you wish to generate another report, you may click the return button. Your company would like to be secure and always have a backup on hand. This can be completed by clicking on the Administration tab and then the Backup and Restore button. This will display which database is about to be backed up. Click on the Backup button to begin. The bar will show your progress and it is now complete. If you would like to restore a backup file, you can click on the Restore tab. Click on the Restore button to select a suitable backup file. Click on SQL Backup folder and choose a backup file. The restore process will begin immediately. Once again, the restore has been successful. You may now return to the main screen.
Good. No.